some ricotta, some pecorino, some eggs, some parmigiano, some parsley, lemon zest, nutmeg, salt and pepper, and spinach. It's a spinach and ricotta filling. And now we're gonna use it in a pizza rustica. And like so many Italian recipes, pizza rustica varies from region to region and cook to cook. And while traditionally this savory pie is made with a rich filling of cheeses and cured meats, today I'm just going to use my leftover spinach and ricotta filling and bake it in a flaky golden pastry crust. And if you are scared of making pastry, please rest assured this pastry is super easy to make and it's also incredibly forgiving. And one of the main ingredients is extra virgin olive oil that will give the pastry beautiful flavor and lovely flakiness. Okay, let's measure out some double loaf flour. We need about 400 grams for this. And let's get some extra virgin olive oil. We need about 60 mils, so I'm actually using a measuring cup just to make sure. If you don't want to use a measuring cup, that's about 4 or 5 tablespoons. So let's add some water. That's about 200 mils. This is a very forgiving dough. If you feel like it's not coming together, it's a bit dry, add a bit extra water or a bit more oil. And I'm going to give it a stir and a pinch of salt, of course, and just mix it in. This is coming together nicely. All it needs now is my hands. Your hands are really your best tools in the kitchen. What happens when you knead a dough, you transfer your body heat into the flour and you activate the gluten, which turns the dough into a beautiful, elastic and smooth one. So just work with this part of your hand and stretch it out, roll it up, turn it and repeat. It doesn't take too long. It's really about 5 minutes. I can feel it. It's soft, but it's not sticky. It might need a little bit of tough love as well. And by that, I mean, just grab it and slap it. It's actually really good for the dough. And look, the dough is basically smooth now. And now it needs to rest, only for about 20 minutes, and then we can roll it out. Couldn't be easier. This is what the dough looks like once it's rested a little bit. And it's super soft and incredibly pliable, which is a very good thing because we want to roll this very, very, very thin. And for that, we're going to need some flour and make a bit of a mess. There. Now you can stretch it out with your hands to begin with. Perfect. And now we're going to go in with a rolling pin. And just try and stretch it out as thin as you can get it. Because the beauty of this pastry is in its paper thin texture. It goes so crispy in the oven, and then the filling becomes your hero. Just gonna grab it with my hands now, and if I can see my hands through the pastry, it means that it's ready to go. Oh, this is beautiful. Look at this. It's a sheet of wonderful pastry. We're gonna get an oven tray and make this pie. I'm just going to oil it, and oil it really well. Perfect. And now we're going to lift the pastry and drape it onto the tray, just like that. Like a beautiful, beautiful blanket. Tuck it in. Okay. The filling. Just spread it onto the base. What a beautiful vegetarian dish. I'm going to tuck it in this way and just pinch it together so that it creates a bit of a seal. And it's ready for the oven, but we're going to drizzle it with a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, a good pinch of salt, and into the oven for 30 to 35 minutes. Look how beautiful it looks. It's so bubbly and completely rustic.